So what is up, Pimpsos and Buffalos, and welcome back to another video commentary, the second video that I have uploaded today. Some of you may have realised that recently I have been uploading 2 or 3 videos a day, including some of my favourite class setups in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I realise that not all of you are a massive fan of those shorter videos from me, but my idea is to get out all of this class setup information while the game is still fresh, so that hopefully I can help as many of you guys out as I possibly can. You do not have to watch those videos, but I will be finishing off the favourite class setups with every weapon category at some point over this weekend and into the early embers of next week. But in terms of the gameplay that you guys are going to be witnessing today, we have a regular 6v6 TDM on the map Turbine using the SWAT Assault Rifle. I believe I pick up around 32 kills by the end of this gameplay, and Turbine is quickly becoming one of my favourite maps in Black Ops 2, not just for TDM. The TDMs do tend to last a little bit longer on this map as it is one of the larger maps in the game, but also as well for other game modes such as Kill Confirmed and Hardpoint. Turbine is becoming one of those maps that I always vote for in the pre-game lobbies, but I briefly today want to speak about this new game mode that Treyarch have implemented into Black Ops 2 that we know as Hardpoint. And I can honestly say that I'm having so much fun playing this game mode at the moment. It's brilliant that Treyarch have decided to bring it into Black Ops 2. I've been running it in a party of say 3 or 4, which is actually a really big benefit whilst playing this game mode. I wouldn't recommend going into it solo. Actually, I wouldn't recommend going into any game solo on Black Ops 2 because I always seem to be coming across bigger parties, and whilst playing in a party of 3 or 4 of us, we can communicate on the headset, we can find out where the next hard point is going to be, and it's almost got to the stage where I can pretty much predict where the hard point is going to shift to within a game on pretty much all of the maps, which is a massive benefit because we can talk together as a team. A couple of us stay on the hard point while it stays live, and as well as that, a couple of others can run around slaying, ready to go towards the next hard point for when it shifts over, and that is a great way to win the game. And so maybe now the fact that I'm enjoying this gameplay so much, we could be seeing a removal of the old guard from me, no longer being known as the guy that simply plays and uploads TDM because it's the easiest game mode on the game. The fact that I'm enjoying Hardpoint so much means that you guys should expect to see a lot more Hardpoint gameplay from me coming up in the future. And people keep asking me what Call of Duty I would compare Black Ops 2 to, and you know what? I can't really compare it to any of them, simply because it feels like it's such a different game from any of the other Call of Duties that we have experienced in recent times. So of course, Black Ops 2 is going to offer this time for change for Call of Duty players and of course our Call of Duty YouTube community as well. And so far from the game in the past 2 or 3 days, I've seen so many people bashing this game to shreds, and me personally, I can't say that I'm a saint. When I got the game a couple of days early, first of all, I absolutely loved it. A couple of days later and a few hours later, I was complaining about connection, I was complaining about this, complaining about that. And after watching a video yesterday from a good friend of mine, Xfredo, you guys should go and check it out. It's a brilliant, brilliant video. I've realised that Black Ops 2 is going to be this time for change, and instead of sitting here complaining about it, guys, we're not going to get a new Call of Duty now for 12 months. There's no other way around it. It's not going to happen. They're not just going to bring out a new COD because none of us like it. You know, the majority of us are enjoying the game. But for the minority that are just complaining about it constantly, we really do need to, instead of just bitching about it, we need to take the game that we have in front of us at this moment in time and really adopt our playstyles and change the way that we play in order to get as many benefits from the game as we possibly can. And the reality of the situation is, guys, that these problems are not as drastic as people make it out to be. When I say you need to make changes to your playstyle, I don't mean that you completely abolish what you've been good at in the past and adopt something completely different for Black Ops 2. What it means is that there may need to be some minor tweaks to your game in order to accommodate for what Black Ops 2 has in store for us. And let's take, for instance, the example of the score streaks. Some people have the idea that the score streaks are far too difficult to obtain and use in game situations. Yes, to an extent I do agree with that in the likes of TDM, where you don't really get as much score as various other game modes. So the likes of the K9 unit, the Warship and the Swarm, they're pretty much impossible to get in a TDM situation and then use it to as good of an effect as you can in various other game modes. But for game modes such as Domination and Kill Confirm, some of the most popular game modes in Call of Duty since MW3 and previous CODs, moving now into Black Ops 2, when people are still complaining that these score streaks are too difficult to obtain because they're used to just running around, ignoring the objective, and just pretty much adopting that Slayer role, there are tweaks that you need to make to that in order to get the most from Black Ops 2. The score streaks are not difficult to obtain. I repeat, they are not difficult to get if you are using the objective and your teammates to as good of an advantage as you possibly can. For Hardpoint, you can get yourself a UAV simply by going into the hardpoint, contesting it with an enemy and killing them. That will actually earn you a UAV. I saw that in a video from one Tom Reed. His link will also be left in the description. But guys, honestly, pretty much the moral of this video is stop complaining about Black Ops 2. Be patient, take some time out, maybe even think about changing your game style ever so slightly in order to accommodate for what Black Ops 2 has in store for us. But anyway guys, this video is over. I've run out of time. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, it would be fantastic if you guys could leave a like rating, and as well as that, leave your thoughts and feelings so far on your first impressions of Black Ops 2. Thank you for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Peace. So then, ladies and gents, thank you so much for staying by and watching my video today. If you did enjoy it, please do not hesitate to leave the video a like rating, and as well as that, have a great weekend and drink responsibly. Speak to you later. Peace.